In today's video, I'm going to give you a little bit of an update about where I've been for the last month and what you can look forward to on the channel in 2018. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So if this is your first time here, thanks very much for watching. Why not click the subscribe button so you don't miss any more uploads from me and you see all the 2018 content. So, as no doubt you have all been aware, certainly from the messages I've been receiving as well, I've been a little bit absent the last month to kind of 6 weeks. And the reason for this was I decided to have a couple of weeks off over the Christmas. I had quite a bit of things with the family planned. I didn't think I'd get a lot of gaming in, so I thought give myself a couple of weeks break and come back fresh in January. Now, unfortunately, that didn't pan out quite how I planned it. I have something going on at work at the moment, which is potentially quite a huge promotion for me personally, and I've had to put a lot of extra work in to try and get ready for the multiple interviews and things I've had to do, some tests and things to make this happen. Now I feel like I'm starting to come out the end of that now. I've got one more round of interviews to go, and then it's fingers crossed it's looking quite positive. But I'm starting to get back to normal now, as we should say. One of the reasons for no videos is the fact that I've not actually really done any hobby in the last few weeks, and I've not been keeping as close an eye on everyone else's YouTube videos and certainly on the gaming market itself. So there hasn't been a lot of content for me to talk about, but that's all ready to change now. So what I want to do today is just to say I'm still here, please keep watching the channel, and these are some of the things that you can look forward to in 2018 on the BlackJack Legacy channel. So one thing to look forward to this year is I'll be attending more events. My plan is to try and plan some weekends in where I can come to some events, hopefully meet up with some of you guys as well, so I'll give you plenty of notice to let you know which events I'm coming to, and maybe we can grab a coffee together, have a bit of a chat, and I'll be doing some videos from those events. So certainly ones that are on my radar this year is I will definitely be at Salute in London in April. I'll definitely be at the UK Games Expo in the summer. And I'm also looking at the Tabletop magazine event that is in London in October. So there's certainly three of the big ones. I hope to get to some of the smaller, more local ones as well. But again, I'll mention those as and when they're coming up. I also want to get down to some of the Mantic Games open days as well. So they've got one coming up quite soon for Dreadball 2, which I'm really interested in. If not, they have another one coming up, I think, a few months after that, which is the general open day, general gaming. And I'm going to try and get down to that one as well. So if anyone's going to any of the Mantic open days, please let me know and I'll hopefully see you there. Games-wise on the channel this year, I definitely think my hobby side of things is going to suffer a little bit this year, because if this new job does come off, it's going to mean a lot more of my, lot more traveling, and a lot more of my personal time will probably be taken up with that as well. So I'm going to try and shape the channel in a slightly different way that is maybe going to be less about the actual kind of the painting side of things, and probably more about the games I play. So more gameplay videos, certainly with my son Sam, he's interested in making some as well. I've got a few friends as well who potentially be interested in that. So some gameplay videos, probably some reviews as well, so more reviews of actual board games, new starter sets for miniatures games as well, as I do like to get those kind of two-player starter sets as a bit of a gateway into games, and it's a really good thing to do reviews on because you guys are obviously interested in those games too. So speaking of games, which games am I looking to play in 2018? I'm really going to try and give Warhammer 40k a push this year. I'm not going to do too much of it on the channel because I think there's some fantastic channels out there that already cover Warhammer 40k, and I don't want to just kind of go into it a little bit half-heartedly and not really kind of compete with those guys. And also I know a lot of my subscribers, a lot of my viewers like to see a mixture of games. So this isn't going to become a Warhammer 40k channel, but there might be some little glimpses of Warhammer 40k as and when I've done a bit of work on it. Other games I'm looking forward to this year, so we obviously have Star Wars Legion coming. Again, information's been a little bit slow on the ground. And the Attack Legion podcast that I do with Jay as well, that's kind of, unfortunately, my work schedule's really kind of messed that up. So I apologise to Jay and Kate. It really has been my fault, but we'll get that back on track soon. So we've got some Star Wars Legion coming this year, when it's eventually released. I also want to get some Dreadball 2 on this channel as well. Dreadball, the first version, I bought it. I quite struggled actually to get some local players playing the game at the time, and I wasn't doing this YouTube channel or any other reason to keep going with it. So it kind of fell onto the shelf over there, and I've never really played it too much. But I really like the streamlined rules for Dreadball 2, and I'll be getting my hands on one of the new boxes when they're ready for release for retail. And we'll do some unboxing on the channel. We'll maybe go into some of the kind of rules things, a little bit like I did for Shadespire, and hopefully help you guys out with that as well. So another game is Wild West Exodus. The Asgard War Games, who gave away the Shadespire starter box on my channel, they have the Trailblazers from War Cradle coming down next weekend, and I hope to get down there to get some demo games in. I've obviously got the 2-player starter set, so we'll be getting them a bit more involved, I think, with Wild West Exodus, as I really do like that kind of Wild West steampunk feel. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also really interested to see how they bring in dystopian wars into what they call this dystopian age, which encompasses Wild West Exodus and the dystopian games as well. So that's going to be really interesting. I also want to try and concentrate on some of the games that maybe don't get quite so much love on YouTube. So there's no point in me just showing you more Age of Sigmar, for example. There's loads of Age of Sigmar channels. You can go and get your Age of Sigmar fix somewhere else. I want to try and give a little bit of kind of a little bit of glory, a little bit of exposure to some of the games that don't always get too much sort of airtime on YouTube. So that's my plan, I think, for 2018, to try and give some of the up-and-coming games, some of the smaller games that maybe are fantastic games, great miniatures, but maybe don't have the budgets for advertising and promotions, and they don't always get on the channel. So watch out for those this year as well. So I think that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to kind of say that I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't quit YouTube. I've just had a really busy personal life at the moment, but things are getting back to normal. I'm going to try and get minimum of 1 video a week over the next sort of few weeks, just to kind of get me back into it, get some content into the channel. So if there are any games that you want to see on the channel this year, or you want to see any particular certain videos, leave some comments down below in the comments section, and I'll definitely reply to you and get back to you. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for subscribing, for continuing to stick with me. Thanks very much for some of the nice kind messages as well, to see am I all right, what's going on. Let you know that everything's fine. I'm back with a vengeance, and I will see you in the next video.